What's going on, guys? So, a little update. As you see, I am in a sling. I could move my fingers this much. I had an arm block, meaning a nerve block, so my entire arm is completely numb. After about 7 hours, I could kind of move my fingers. I couldn't grab that little bottle of Norco if my life depended on it. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I am on my Norco, so I was kind of bored and restless, so I figured why not give you guys a little update and let you know that I will not be flying drones for a couple weeks. That doesn't mean I'm not going to bring any content to you, but I will not be able to fly drones because I'm going to have kind of my rehab and kind of heal through this. And for those who don't know, I don't even know if I talked about it too much. I had carpal tunnel release on my left hand, as well as some torn ligaments addressed. I think they did something to kind of shave some, I don't even know what they did exactly, but they put me under, they did surgery. It was kind of scary and intensive, but at the same time, probably just because I don't have anyone here family-wise, so I'm kind of on my own in a surgery room, and it really forces you to reflect on life and kind of realize, who you have in your life and what to be grateful for and how important health is. And this is just basically talking a little bit openly about life and about drones and about how drones are therapeutic and really a big part of my life. And I enjoy flying. I enjoy talking about them. I enjoy YouTube. And I appreciate you guys getting near 4,000 subscribers, which is kind of fun and kind of exciting just because it was really hard to even break 1,000. So each little milestone means something because you do put a lot of energy into doing these videos, hence doing a video while I'm on Norco, about 6 hours after being put under for an hour and a half, getting my wrist sliced open. So it was causing me a lot of pain, a lot of numbness, and this kind of chronic pain that was really giving me almost anxiety because I was fixating on it and I didn't know what was going on. So I went to my doctor and I got a carpal tunnel test. They did like a nerve test. They were able to determine that I did have carpal tunnel in my left hand, but then they went and did a cortisone injection, and apparently they do it on the bottom of the wrist, which is supposed to be where it gives you complete relief if it was carpal tunnel. And my hand surgeon said since it didn't give me relief, they went and gave me an injection on the top, and that gave me some kind of relief. So he thought to go and get an MRI, because if we're going to go and do surgery, he wanted to be conservative and play it safe and make sure he would address everything that was needed when he went and operated on me. So they found some torn ligaments and some little, I don't even know what was going on, like a little piece that they had to shave off that apparently was causing some kind of compression. So hopefully, I'm praying that this gives me the relief that I was kind of searching, because it was getting super uncomfortable having this chronic pain that I didn't really know what it was. In the beginning, I almost thought it was after I got my hand tattoo, like I had some kind of trauma to my hand. So in a weird thing, I was kind of uncertain about even getting my hand tattooed after I got it. I'm like, wow, did I just completely change a look that I was really familiar with? And it kind of forced me to look at my anxiety level. It kind of forced me to look at my health and my wrist and what was going on pain-wise. So anyway, today was a pretty big day for me. And, what was I going to talk about? So people may have known that I kind of had an incident where I got assaulted, and I'm going to do a video on that soon. But just know that things kind of did work out. I'm not going to say well, but in my favor, and came to kind of a settlement and whatever. Yeah, it could have been worse, and I wish it didn't happen, but at least something came of it. I can't talk about it publicly, but, something was settled, and I got compensated, and we can move on from that and push that behind me, because there is a lot going on. I'm a caregiver for my mom, who's older with dementia. There's a lot in life that we all have to deal with, and you really don't want to sit and have these things just on your plate. You'd rather put them to rest and put them behind you. What happened to me was wrong. Maybe I could have got a bunch of money out of this place, out of Navy Pier, the security firm, or whatever it may have been. But what would it have taken? 2 years, attorneys, all this kind of stuff. I don't want to have anything more like that hanging over me. I got enough going on as it is. So the moral of the story is pick your battles. You really don't want to have too many things weighing you down. Life has been really tough for a lot of people. I know some people reached out to me when I was talking about this on my Facebook page, and they kind of said the same thing. They've been dealing with anxiety, and these are fellow drone pilots and people in the industry saying they're having surgeries coming up and are really nervous themselves and having a hard time sleeping. So it's nice to talk about this stuff openly, knowing that other people are going through it and knowing that, I'm being open about it and them knowing that they're not alone in this. So mental health is health. And that's the thing. When I got assaulted, just so you guys are aware, I wasn't physically injured. But at the same time, a lot of trauma comes with that. I was kind of fleeing for my life. I had no idea what was going to come of it. So for me to be in this really stressful, high intense situation with peak anxiety already happening, because I've been dealing with that for quite some time now, guess what? It really was a massive trigger. And again, mental health is health, and people really need to know that, because it's not, just because you didn't get a broken nose that you didn't get something that happened to you. It was very real, and, just be conscious of what people go through and their mental health and their mental well-being, because a lot of people are suffering silently and are having hard times. So again, kindness is free. I always wear this hat and shirt that says choose loving kindness. It's this Buddhist friend of mine, but it really is such a good motto to live by. I am talking about my little body camera and my pepper spray I got, but at the same time, in my heart, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to carry pepper spray and being in this state of fear when I'm flying and doing something that I really enjoy, creating and doing something artistic, in my opinion. So yeah, I may wear the body camera. I'll talk about the pepper spray as being an option, as far as having something in your camera bag or gear bag or drone bag. But for me, I almost feel if I have something like that, that's probably why I'm not a gun owner. Nothing against people who have guns. But for me, I almost feel when I have something like that, I'm waiting for something to happen. And I'm kind of opening that door. So for me, I almost rather just go out there and be a good guy and be a drone ambassador and be with no pepper spray, be with nothing, just trusting that things will, be all right. But at the same time, what happened to me, wasn't a good thing. It was really unexpected. So the body camera, at the very least, I think is a very good option for anyone to have and wear, just so you're safe while you're flying. If you're opening, if you're concealing and carrying or whatever it may be, that's on you. So be it. If you're comfortable with that, rock on. Or if you want to carry pepper spray, I think, for a lot of people, female-wise too, it's good to have pepper spray or something like that just in case, to defend yourself. So with that being said, right now, this is as much as I could move my fingers. Like my thumb is kind of moving. So that means this is not going to work. I'm hoping within the next 24 to 48 hours, I can at least move my fingers. So eventually, probably after a week or two, I should be able to fly again and at least control the stick a little bit. Not like that's my complete priority, but at the same time, this is what I do for a living, and I want to be able to go and fly again. I got my Mavic 3. I ordered some more batteries. I got my Light Plus coming. I went and returned my Evo 2 Pro because I was having a ton of issues with connectivity with the Autel Explorer app, so that is returned and refunded. I ordered a Mini 3 Pro, so I have the Mini 3 Pro, I have my Mini 2, I'll have my Mavic 3 with 5 batteries, I'll have my Light Plus, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, and really that's it for now. So yeah, life is not simple. This was a kind of intense day for me, and when you are alone in life, like I kind of am, and that's not to be kind of sad story, but at the same time, my mom's older. She's really my only family that I have. I'm searching for my biological mom, which is kind of interesting and not sure what's going to come about. I did an Ancestry.com. They're still waiting on the results. So we'll see if I can actually find my biological mom in this lifetime. I kind of hope. I just want to be able to give her a hug and say thank you, because it was really selfless to go ahead and do something. She could have easily went in other direction and had an abortion. So lots going on in life. Do I want to deal with a little drone assault that was not good, and it wasn't really little, it did affect me and kind of cause anxiety, but at the same time, got it kind of resolved, came to an agreement, and move on and put it behind me. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Biological mom, or dealing with this drone thing, put that to rest, put more energy towards my mom, who is my adopted mom, who's dealing with dementia. Maybe my search for my biological mom, obviously put some time into myself. I may try to move back to Hawaii. I'm still on the fence because my mom here, who's older with dementia, she's my everything. So for me to go to Hawaii, it would be very difficult to leave her, since I'm pretty much the only person who takes care of her and advocates for her and is there to be by her side and take her out in nature and give her little drives and all that kind of good stuff. So there's not much else for her other than maybe me doing something for her. So it's going to be hard. I don't know. I also have to kind of get on with my life. I know if she was not in the demented kind of state with her disease, she would probably say 110% live your life. You need to. So I'm going to see, try to decide, not an easy decision, what the best move is for now, one day at a time. I'm going to try to get through tomorrow. Hopefully I can move my fingers. It feels like my arm, you could basically cut it off and I wouldn't even know. So, I mean, literally I can't even, if I want to. It's kind of scary because you realize, I mean, imagine, God forbid, if you were paralyzed or something happened. This kind of stuff really makes you grateful for all you have and not what you don't have. So when I was on the gurney and going into the surgery room, you realize I really don't have any emergency contacts, and things like that kind of come about. And it's like, God, I have no family. I'm alone. I don't have much. But at the same time, I had some, people share some good vibes and pick me up and take me to the hospital. And, there's people out there that care always. So if you're out there, just know you're loved, you're cared for too, even if you don't feel like it at times, just like I kind of have those moments as well. So we all do have those moments where we feel like maybe we're not loved or we're not cared for, or we're just kind of forgotten about. But someone out there loves you, I promise. So know you're loved, know you're cared for. And yeah, wish me some healing vibes, because right now it kind of sucks. I've taken 2 Norco. I'm going to take 1 more before I go to bed, because my doctor friend said you want to stay ahead of the pain, because I have a feeling when this thing actually becomes not completely numb, it's going to kind of suck. So yeah, with that being said, guys, aloha, wish me some love, and yeah, be good. Okay, bye.